Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a talented actor you know from shows such as 1923 and movies like It Ends With Us, Emily the Criminal, Vice, and Drop. He stars in The Housemaid, which will be in theaters on Friday, December 19th. Let's take a look.
Hey, 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 what's going on?
Billy! Threw away my notes for the meeting tonight. Where are they? Mina, why don't we go check your office? I have to get up and do a speech in front of everybody, and now I have nothing.
Nina! Do you have a copy on your computer?
I wrote them by hand. Oh,
Please welcome to the show, Brandon Sklenar, everybody. How are you?
Pretty good.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
This is a very fun movie to see with a lot of people. There are a lot of twists in this film. Have you been lucky enough to see it with an audience?
I have not seen the film.
Okay.
No.
But you do know you're in it.
I've been told that I'm.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Paul Feig made this movie. He's a very funny guy. He obviously, made Bridesmaids, among a great many other movies. This is not that. This is not a comedy. This is very dark at times, but it also has very funny things in it. Is that one of the things that's fun about working with Paul?
Yeah, because he's done so many, Bridesmaids and Freaks and Geeks, the list is a mile long. So he kind of brings that same energy to that kind of film, which is, you don't really find in a serious sort of thriller like that. And he lets you improvise, lets you add things in the day. It's like, he has that same comedy mindset. It's like best idea wins,
Yeah.
He's loose with the script. And it honestly brought a lot of levity to it, because even the most intense scenes in that film, which on paper you'd think would be heavy days, they were fun.
That's good.
I had fun with it. And he also just let me really go for it and made me feel safe and made everyone feel safe.
It feels different than other things you've done. Is that, did you find that on the set, that it both felt different and exciting to be something?
Yeah. I was surprised. Like, I met with Paul and he's like, "Oh, I'd love for you to do this." And I was like, "Me? Really?" It's like white collar, like conservative kind of guy. Sure. I guess. Yeah, I'll try that. And I was pretty nervous, but I think it worked out.
That's great.
Yeah.
You did a 1923, a show in the Taylor Sheridan verse, and this was only 16 episodes.
Yeah.
But this is a show that has an incredible fan base, deservedly so. Do you get asked about it all the time?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it all walks of life? Because I feel like you would think that only one kind of person likes.
No, it's a surprise. Like, I was shooting in Spain. I just finished shooting a film that Taylor wrote in Spain. I was like smoking a cig outside of a bar, and Spencer Dutton. And I'm always surprised, like people. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess you watched that here." I was in Ireland working, and everyone loved that show there. And that's like the great thing about his writing. It's so American at its core, but it's just about families and trying to preserve your history and your legacy. And it kind of traverses everything.
He's obviously making iconic work right now, but you got to work with a couple of true icons on that show.
Yeah.
Helen Mirren, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough, to cross paths with Helen, but Harrison is still one of those people that I can't even imagine what it's like in person.
It's a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
it's
forget?
a trip.
Can you
No.
forget? Yeah, right.
No. No, I don't care who you are. You've been Daniel Day-Lewis. You're still gonna be like, "That's Harrison Ford."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had a day on set. It was, I don't know if anyone's seen that show, but there's in the finale. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so proud of that.
We got a van in from Spain.
Yeah. A lot of Irish and Spanish people here. They were shooting a scene in the train station, and it's the first time Spencer's seen Jacob in years. And he comes in and he sees me, and he's, "Oh, hey." And I go, "What was this?" And he goes, "Arrogance and a bit of stupidity." And he was so in it that day, like so in it. And he's like, "Kid, I need you to come in quick with your line." And try to. I was like, "Sure." And when he was on his coverage, because I shoot your coverage, I shoot the other guy's coverage, and I was just like smiling.
Yeah.
Like just not in character at all. I was just like watching him and going, "Oh, damn, this lady's like so in it. Just, I was like, I need you to do that. I was like, all right, whatever you want. Here.
Yeah. I feel like maybe nobody even smiled in 1923. Like that whole year.
I smiled twice. I literally smiled twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Barely.
My favorite thing about Taylor Sheridan shows is how happy everyone is.
Yeah, it's just like so many good things happening. It's like, yeah.
You also, this is available at the Yellowstone store. I mean, I feel like everybody talks about like it's really cool when you have your own action figure.
Yeah.
But your own cardboard cutout's a whole nother thing.
That's it.
We couldn't even get one in time, even with express shipping, to have it here.
Well, they're so high in demand.
They're so high in demand.
I mean?
But you do know somebody who bought one.
I do, yeah. I go to music festivals. I like to dance, I like music, I play music. And I go to this like funk and bluegrass festival. It's very weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say funk and bluegrass right away.
It's a very wacky.
It's not one of your normal funk
no,
bluegrass.
it's a very
festival.
wacky place. There's like a kickball game at 6 a.m. and everyone's out of their minds. And I couldn't make it because I was filming 1923 season 2, and my friends got that cardboard cutout.
They brought it to the.
They brought it to the camp.
Yeah. Oh, great.
And we just had it like in the camp, and then I surprised them, and I left Austin, and I didn't tell anybody, and I kind of dipped for the weekend, and I was like, and I showed up, and that was there.
Oh. So you didn't even. They hadn't sent you pictures.
No, I had no idea.
Was it awkward? Were
it
you
was
like,
very
oh?
strange. Yeah, and there's stuff on it, you know. A lot of extra stuff on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I still think it's probably better to have you in person. I'm sure they were happy to see it.
And it's, you know.
But it's a good backup plan.
It's strange.
It's strange.
It's really strange. Yeah, it's very strange.
Better they bought it than you.
Yeah, it's now.
And you're like, I can't make it, but I'm gonna send a cardboard
yeah,
cutout.
it's folded in my garage. I wish I could send it to premieres.
Oh yeah, it'd be really nice for the red carpet.
Yeah.
Hey man, congrats on the
Thank
film.
you.
Thanks so much for being here. It's such
Thank
a
you so
pleasure
much.
talking to you, Brandon.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Brandon Sklenar, everyone. The Housemaid will be in theaters on Friday, December